So today we will discuss the Amazon Route 53, where everything will discuss from the what about AWS, then why Route 53, how, what are the benefits, and the demo, everything we'll see here. So what is AWS? As you know, it's an Amazon Web Services is the cloud provider that offers variety of services such as compute power, database storage, content delivery, and other resources to help businesses scale and grow. Right? AWS is very easy to use for the beginner, and it is designed to keep the data safe irrespective of the size of the data. And it has a policy of pay as you go pricing. Okay, there is no longer term commitments, and hence it is very cost effective. Okay, so whenever a user is or an employee is facing a problem, because say user is at a particular time using 100% server and memory is doing, then can we scale it immediately again, or we need to establish a new server and everything, and it will take 2 to 3 months time. It won't it will be problem, right? When user wants, we could able to increase the size of server capacity, memory capacity, or when there is no need, we could decrease it depending upon the user requirement. So if you are using a manual on-premise servers, then establishing a complete server itself takes months together, right? So that is the reason on demand, whenever we want to scale or use any services, we can use the cloud services. So we can scale resources efficiently using Amazon Route 53 service. Amazon Route 53 is a DNS service that gives developers an efficient way to connect users to internet applications without any downtime. So what is this Amazon Route 53? It mainly performs 3 functions in any combination. First one, it's a website and needs a name. Register 53 registers the name, DNS name with the website, and Route 53 helps to connect the browser with the website or a web application when user enters the domain name. Okay, and Route 53 checks the health of resources by sending automatic requests over the internet to the resource. So what exactly Route 53 do? First of all, every server will be having some IP address, and it should be called with some name, right? You are typing amazon.in. Actually, it is pointing to some server where all the Amazon web service is loaded, right? Web server is loaded. So that functionality is done by the Route 53. And Route 53 helps to connect the browser with the website. So whenever you are typing this Amazon .in, automatically it should connect to the server where Amazon application is loaded, right? So that thing can be done using the Route 53. And third one is check the health of every server. Say you are maintaining server in India, and you're maintaining server in Dubai, and you're maintaining the server in somewhere. But Dubai server is not working well. Then obviously all the traffic should be routed to the India one, because it is working well. So that routing, depending upon the health of the resources, can be done by this Route 53. All the traffic management, all the DNS management, all the resource management, all these things can be, or load balancing, or increasing the scaling, all these things can be done by this Route 53. It's like a router. So what are the benefits of the Route 53 are? It's highly reliable. It ensures the consistent ability to route the application, and it is scalable, automatically handles large queries without users interaction. It is very easy to use, easy to sign up, configure DNS settings, and provides fast response to queries. And it's a cost effective, pay only for the services used, and it's a secure. The user secures the access rights by integrating Route 53 with IAM, Identity Access Management. So when we talk about this routing, that means whenever a domain name is given, to which server it should go, that routing path, making the path, have different policies like simple routing, that means one resource to one IP address, right? So IT routes the traffic to a single resource or to a website. With simple routing, multiple records with same name cannot be created, and multiple values can be specified in the same record. So whenever you're saying Amazon.in, only it should be a single record, one record should be there. You should not have multiple records. Okay, then failover routing. Failover routing means when one server is down, it should be there should be a chance to reroute to the server where it is working, right? So that we call as failover routing. And geolocation routing. Geolocation routing routes the resources that based on the geographic location of the users, right? You're accessing a Netflix, then automatically it should be located to the Netflix server, which is stored in Hyderabad, right? So it's like that. Proximity routing. So depending upon the proximity, the routing of the traffic to the resources based on the geographic locations of the user is done. There is no an option to route more traffic or less to a given resource by specifying a value. Then latency based routing. Latency based means what is latency? Whenever a file is transferred from the source to the destination, what is the time it is taking? If it is low latent, that means it is the throughput is very good and it is working very fastly. If it is high latency, means that the time taken for the transfer of the file is very high. So when this Route 53, what will do, whenever some request comes for any file, it will check which server is having low latency. That means which is working faster. Then it will route the request to particular server. Okay. So that we call it latency based routing. Then multi-value answer routing. So whenever a question is given, a query is given, it can take the input from different resources. Like you want the product details, and the product table is partitioned into the different servers depending upon the category. But you want all the product details. So that multi-value, every data from all the servers will be again combined and collected using this routing policy. Then weighted routing. In the weighted routing, everything is fixed. That this server should take this much traffic. The other server should take that much traffic, and other server should take that much traffic. Like that, partitioning of the traffic will be done. Weights will be given. So based on the weights only, the traffic will be distributed. So the main key features of this Route 53 is the traffic flow, health checks, domain registration, weighted round robin load balance. So traffic flow is it routes the end users to the endpoint that should provide the best user experience. Okay. And domain registration means whenever Amazon.in is there. So like that, you can buy your domains and you can register to the hosting regions. Then health checks. It monitors the health and performances of application. And it spreads the traffic between the several services via a round robin algorithm that we call as round robin weighted balancing. And you can use this Route 53 in a different manner. So you can access it in different manners, like using the basically AWS management console, AWS SDK and Route 53 API, and AWS command line interface, AWS tools for Windows PowerShell. Using all these different techniques, you can work on this route 53. You can connect with the route 53. That API is using any your mobile app, you can connect with the route 53, and you can check for the load balancing is done. Now you can also configure the scaling. You can also configure the traffic, okay, using the API. So that you'll see how it can be done. Initially, we'll do in the later classes, we'll learn how we can do all those things. So initially, you can go to your terminal and you can click on route 53 to use this service, and you will get all this DNS management, traffic management, availability monitoring, domain registration, all these things. So initially you should have a domain to route, right, to any zone. That means if we're having the Amazon.domain, which should be routed to the server, first you should buy it, or you should load that domain, or if you're buying somewhere else, you can update the DNS records, or you should update the name servers. So all these things of particular zone. So all these things are done here in the route 53. First, you can buy a second, check for any domain availability here, and you can buy it. Then after buying, like that, buying will be completed. After buying, you can select that particular domain, and you can click on create hosted zone. That is a server place where you can store your website or web application. Then after that, you can see right side, you can see create record set is there, IP4 is there, where you can set all those things. You have to click on alias at the AS at that particular time. Then you can create the record set. Then you have to create right side, you can see alias, yes, you have to create, you have to click. Then you will be finding all the aliases, and you can add also different IP addresses which can be added. That normally whenever we create a website, we have to add an A address. That means main address to which should be linked. So alias target means you will create a zone, and in the alias right side you can see alias target is there. There you can keep the path, the target path of particular resource. Okay. So that we have to specify. Then we here in the example demo, we are creating an S3 bucket where we'll store a website in it, and we'll give that path here. Okay, so that whenever a domain, we are opening any domain, automatically it will open that website, because we are giving the at the place of alias target, we are giving the path. Okay. So here we'll open the S3 and we'll create a bucket, and we'll make it a public, and we'll also create a bucket policy to publicly access it, and there we'll save that public bucket policy, and we can specify the properties as static website hosting, and we'll specify what is the main file whenever we are opening this bucket as a website. What is the main file should be opened. Okay, that normally whenever we are opening any website, index file will be opened. That we have to specify which file should be opened, right? And we in the example we have written some name, some file for index. Then we are uploading it, saving it. Then we are giving this alias, this path, target path, or a asset path, we are giving in the alias target for this particular domain. So what happens when we open this domain, automatically this S3 bucket which contains the website will be open, right? So then when we give the domain name, it will open that particular website. Okay, these are the examples which we are discussing. Now I want you to, anyone to share your screen, and we'll do all those things. Who will share the screen? Who will share the screen?
I can, sir, Jitendra. I am to share.
Jitendra,
Hello.
yeah, Jitendra, you're sharing?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Manoranjan
sir.
sir, these days he's not sharing the screen.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
He's
Manoran,
busy.
sir, please
Share
share.
it.
Manoranjan
Sharing,
sir
sir.
is busy all these days. I don't know why.
No, sir. Sharing.
Please share, sir. I'll. Go to Harika. From here you can say tell, right?
Yes, sir, I can, sir.
Please.
Sir, అంటే ఫస్ట్
Hindi, English or Hindi.
ఓకే సార్. సో ఫస్ట్ స్టార్ట్స్ అంటే మీకు అడుగుతున్నా, డొమైన్ నుంచి చెప్పాలా?
ఫస్ట్ రూట్ 53 గురించి చెప్పాలి. Okay, Harika, I will tell. Okay, listen. Sometimes you can tell. Sir, you type route 53. First we'll open the features of route 53. Not route, sir. Route, ROUTE. TV. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Click on it. Click on it. So now route 53 is opened. There you can buy the domains. Then after buying the domain, you have to create the zone. Okay. So enter the domain name. First domain name. For the availability of any domain, try to buy any domain. So Manoranjan Software Solutions. Soft solution, security solutions, anything. Domain name won't have the spaces, sir. Domain name will never have space. It's a single word. Security solutions. .com. Check. Capital letter, remove the capital letters, sir. Domain names will not be in the capital letters. I think it is there, sir. It is there. If you want to buy, you can buy. Your wish. After buying, you want to buy? Manoran, sir. Leave it, sir. If you buy, again, it will take the charge from us. Then go back. After buying, we have to go to the create zone. Okay. So go back, sir. This is how we'll search and we can buy a domain. After buying, we can go to the zones. Go back. Okay. Create hosted zones. What? Create hosted. Yeah. Yeah, for hosted zones, it is asking to buy a domain. So it is not possible. So you can see the PPT, sir. After this, we have to create a zone. After buying a domain, we can create a zone and we can give the path in this zone. Okay. So anyways, now we'll create S3 as a hosted zone. Go to S3. Go to S3. In the search, click on S3. In the search, click on S3. Okay, click on open the S3 bucket. Create a bucket with a domain name. Create a bucket. Okay, give the name like yeah, Manoranjan Security Solutions, right? Manoranjan Security Solutions.com. So this is not domain name, sir. This is a folder name, bucket name, right? But you are linking this folder name with the website. Okay. So anyways, choose, create the, come down. ACL disabled. Okay. Please come down. Please come down. Block all public access. Remove it. Yeah, please come down. I acknowledge the current settings. Please click on it. Please come down. You can disable the bucket versioning. That is okay. Next, come down. Come down. You can disable the bucket key also. Okay, create bucket. Click on additional settings. Come down. Advanced settings. Okay, that's it. Create bucket. The bucket will be created, right? So that is the folder name. Now you can give the, open that Manoranjan Security Solutions.com. Open that folder, sir. The blue link is, yeah. Open it. You can see the properties. First one, open the properties. Here you can upload the files. Open the properties. So here, the first one is the Amazon resource name. And bucket versioning is there. Come down, please. Next, bucket versioning, already you have disabled it. Please come down. Okay, please come down. Okay, please come down. Transfer object lock is removed. Please come down. These are the different static website. We are making it as a static website. Edit it. Static website hosting. Please edit it. We're creating this folder for website. Enable. Click on enable. Then give the index.html as a main index document. Type index.html as index document. .html. Index.html. Come down and save it. Come down completely and save the changes. Okay, now come to the permissions. Now we'll write the bucket policy. Okay. Edit, come down, edit the bucket policy. Okay, go to policy, copy this bucket ARN, Okay, go to policy generator. Because we'll generate the policy and we'll copy that here. The policy generator. Click on policy generator, sir. Click on policy generator. Sir, click on policy generator. Yeah. Is it generating opening, sir? Please. Maybe your network is down or something. You please click on policy generator, sir. Sir, please click on policy generator. Sir, you have only shared this tab. Please share all your screen, sir. Unshare and share your full screen. Unshare once and please share your full screen. Again, share your full screen. Because
Yes, sir, sharing.
it will be opened in other tab. Yeah.
Okay.
Now open when you click, yeah, go to select type of policy, bucket policy. Bucket
S3
policy.
bucket policy.
Yeah. Then principal is equal to star. Right? Star, not that star, sir. Symbol star. Then all actions, select all actions. Select all actions. Right side checkbox is there. You can select that one. Then Amazon resource name already you copied, you paste it. Okay, add statement. So now we are creating a policy, generate policy. Okay, copy this policy. Close it. Close it. Go to that bucket, paste it. So in the resource 9th line, at the end, add /star.
Here.
Before quotations.
Slash.
/star. Star symbol. Yeah, save it, sir. Save it. So now you have done all this. Now go to any website. You have any template in your system, sir? Website template. Do you have anything last time downloaded?
Yes, sir.
Open it.
This one template I have.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Then resume free. Yeah. Okay, you have that, right? Yeah. Open it.
Yes, sir.
You go to that website and upload S3 bucket and upload all these things. Go to S3 bucket.
S3 bucket.
Click on objects.
Objects. Okay, sir.
And upload. Click on upload. Add folders. Double click it. Don't upload. Cancel. Double click it. Okay, you select all these folders and click on open. Control A. Control A.
It is not taking.
Control A. Not working.
Control A is not working.
So select one after the other, please.
Upload, sir.
Yes. Then add another folder.
Sir, all uploaded.
Okay, then add files. Index file is left. Okay, come down, upload option will be there. Click on it. Now you have this uploading is completed, right? Once it is completed, if meeting closes, you please join in the same link. And maybe if meeting closes, we'll close the meeting because already the content is over. Now go to the bucket. Please go to the bucket. Go to the bucket.
Sir. This one I go to.
Yeah. Okay. You can properties. Yeah. You can see, come down. You can see its path. Come down. Come down completely. You can see last bucket website endpoint is there. Copy it
I can open it.
from browser. Yeah. Yeah. So the same endpoint we will give there in the domain name we bought using in the route 53. The same endpoint we using which we are opening, the same we will give over there. Okay.
Okay.
So this is today's class.
Sir, how can I hide this one?
Which one? You can't
This
hide
one.
it. When you buy this domain and when you route this path, what is the path you have selected? Endpoint. The endpoint, when you give that at the domain name, it will happen. You can please unshare your screen. So you can see here at the alias target of buying the domain, at the alias target, we give the endpoint which you opened, right? And when we create, automatically when we type on the domain, automatically this domain will be opened. So initially what we have to do, we have to buy a domain. After buying the domain, then we have to give that, here at the alias target, we have to give that endpoint. So first we have to buy the domain. For the domain, we have to give the endpoint. You can see here endpoint is there. Alias target is the one where you can give the endpoint. There, if you give the endpoint, automatically what happens? Whatever domain you bought,